There's no such thing as a small disaster. So when you call 1-800-WATER-DAMAGE of North Dakota, we come prepared to restore your life back to normal. From burst pipes to unexpected mold discoveries or fire damage, when things couldn't be worse, we come to you with our best. With empathy, local expertise, and a truck full of seriously powerful equipment. 1-800-WATER-DAMAGE of North Dakota. Restoring what matters most. 701-670-2022.
Hello and a happy Wednesday afternoon to you. This is First Alert Storm Team Chief Meteorologist Russ Thomas. Hope you're having a great middle of the work week. We've seen a lot of sunshine across much of the region, a little bit of dense fog, just patchy throughout the morning hours. But again, for most, it has been a mostly clear sky and what is shaping up to be a great day across the region. We have more good days ahead, in particular as we jump into this weekend. We're going to be near record-breaking temperatures in some areas on our Saturday, which happens to be Valentine's Day. So if you're celebrating, wanting to spend a little time outdoors, I think that is a very good idea. Now, we do have a First Alert weather day we're going to talk about as well. That's coming up next week, but definitely part of a weather pattern change that we are looking at as we jump into next week. So looking outside right now, generally sunny sky, feeling pleasant out there. As far as our temperatures go, we're looking at 30 in Fargo. How about though you get a little farther west? Jamestown 43. Oaks 41, Sisseton 46 degrees. Then you're finding some 20s as well. Hellock 23, Grand Forks 25. We've got 30 Bemidji, 36 Fergus Falls. Well, here's what we've got for you with our Fargo hourly planner. Taking a look at what we have for you as we head into the afternoon, evening hours. You can see 34 degrees, mostly sunny 4 o'clock. We'll start to see some fog creep into the region. That is the expectation as we head into the evening hours. Temperature dropping to about 30 at 8 p.m. So again, that's still, for this time of year, a very mild evening southeast wind at about 5 to 10. For Grand Forks, 29, then a couple of 27s out there for 6 and 8 o'clock, and that comes under a mostly cloudy sky throughout the late afternoon, evening hours. So here's what we've got for you. We'll walk through this here in just one second, but first alerting you to Thursday and Friday morning. Both mornings we could see some patchy dense fog, as we did in some areas this morning. However, the afternoons are both looking great. Sunny, mild temperatures, in fact, warmer than today for both Thursday and Friday. And then again, as we jump into the weekend, now next Wednesday, we are looking at, again, that opportunity for winter precipitation and thus a First Alert weather day. Visibility forecast starting this evening. We're going to stop right around midnight, and you can see Grand Forks, Langdon, Park River, among other locations where we expect to see some of that dense fog. At any point, if you're traveling this evening or overnight when it's dark, please be careful when you find these areas where the visibility is very poor out there. Also could see a little bit of slickness on the roadways out there where we have that dense fog as well. Tomorrow morning, almost all of eastern North Dakota is going to be trapped under that fog. You get Hallock as well, and then you start heading over east of the Red River Valley, a little bit better in Lakes Country. You can see Fargo about 5 miles at 6 a.m. Then you look at 8 a.m., fog starting to expand into and through the Red River Valley as well. So again, fog going to be a big player tomorrow morning across the region, even to the afternoon for some areas. But I think by and large, once we get to tomorrow afternoon, it is going to be about the sunshine and those warmer temperatures. Then on Friday morning, again, could be contending with some fog. Take a look at our low temperatures tomorrow, and again, some will be trapped in that fog. You see upper teens, you see mid-20s. Most locations falling between 19 and about 27 degrees. Grand Forks and Fargo looking at 22. Tomorrow afternoon, you see more 40s on the board. You see some 30s as well. Northeast North Dakota, low 30s, mid-30s, upper 30s in Findlay, Cooperstown, Hillsboro 35. Then you head out those same areas that have been warmer the last couple days during the afternoon. Tomorrow, same thing. Carrington 43, Harvey 42, New Rockford 42 as well. Northwest Minnesota, a lot of mid-30s. 35 Red Lake, 36 Bemidji and Bagley, also Baudette, 32 and Warren, 34 in Thief River. Those areas that are warming up, you see at Lemoore, Ellendale, Sisseton, Jamestown, Valley City, all in the low to mid, even a couple upper 40s tomorrow. Lakes Country, not bad. We'll see mid-30s, maybe a couple upper 30s out there, 39 in Fargo. How about that Valentine's forecast? Again, looking so good, 43 degrees. That is our expected high on Saturday. That would be a record high temperature for this time of year should we hit that number. So again, tying the all-time record, and I do think we're going to get there. We look at Sunday, 42, so fantastic as we move into the weekend. Before we go, do want to touch on our First Alert weather day expected next Wednesday. We have a potential winter system moving into the region. Winter storm is possible. Mix of snow and rain likely. Now, I think as the system starts moving to the region, initially on Tuesday, we'll be generally looking at rain. So we don't have a first alert weather day for Tuesday because it does look like it's going to be warmer still to where we're going to be able to see the rain. Once we get transition to Tuesday night and Wednesday, we start seeing mix and then that switch over to snow. Now, again, we're still a week out. Timing, track, amounts will vary. This is something that we're just keeping an eye on right now. So when I show you the wintry weather chances here, just keep in mind that this is not a set storm. Effectively going to move into, definitively is going to move into our region. It is one that we're keeping an eye on, one that we're watching for because it has that potential. Weather models, again, still a little bit, kind of some pulling it a little to the south, some pulling the best chance of precipitation right over the heart of our region. So that's why we're letting you know this is a possibility, not definitive at this point. Now we'll pop this up full screen once again. You can see on our Wednesday, we've got the scattered activity, that range there, but again, could be a mix, could be some freezing rain, snow, rain, cold air will be moving to the region, so it's all about timing at this point. Let's go ahead and quickly show you our European model. This takes us through Wednesday. So notice we get to Tuesday afternoon, Tuesday evening, you're seeing rain across the region with maybe a little bit of a mix in some areas. Low pressure tracks off closer to our region and then off to the east. You notice rain with a mix early Wednesday. And this weather model that sees it right now, the European model showing pretty good chance for a mix and snow Wednesday afternoon into the evening hours. So again, this is our European weather model. American weather model going a little bit farther with this system. So in other words, tracking, timing, amounts, still not definitive yet, but again, keeping an eye on that for you. One thing we do know, it is going to get colder next week, and also it will remain active. So as we look at our 11-day planner here, we've got 39 tomorrow, giving hard stay, 41 on Friday, and again, the weekend looking great. 43, 42, 40 on Monday, which is President's Day, and then we'll start to slowly bring those numbers down. We talk about Tuesday, the chance for rain. That's because those numbers are still up in the upper 30s. When we get to Wednesday, that's a transition. That's our first alert weather day. The temperatures start to break down below the freezing mark throughout the day. We're going to see snow, maybe a little rain, a little bit of mix, and again, we'll keep an eye on this for you. It looks like beyond that, we're still going to see a pretty active weather pattern, and again, we're still looking at maybe a couple other systems, the timing, the track, watching that as well. But again, that initial system moving in about the middle of next week. So again, to sum up, looking good the next couple days, a lot of sunshine, but we're dealing with some fog in the morning as we get towards the weekend. It's going to be warm, going to be sunny, going to be pleasant, and then more active and cooler next week. So with that in mind, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Just a reminder, this weather update has been brought to you by 1-800-WATER damage of North Dakota. Again, hope you have this off the screen here. Hope you have a good day.
There's no such thing as a small disaster. So when you call 1-800-WATER damage of North Dakota, we come prepared to restore your life back to normal. From burst pipes to unexpected mold discoveries or fire damage, when things couldn't be worse, we come to you with our best. With empathy, local expertise, and a truck full of seriously powerful equipment. 1-800-WATER damage of North Dakota. Restoring what matters most. 701-670-2022.